responsible absent his leadership. So please join me in the warmest of LAState Historic Park welcomes to welcome the Governor of the State of California, Governor Jerry Brown.
This is a very warm welcome. Thank you. Well, it's hot. The sun is warm. All right, I'll try to be, I see we got a long list here, so I want to get right to the point. Urban parks is something we started in the 70s, the legislature, and we continue, so that's great. And as we had the Native American prayer, I was thinking to myself, how long people were here. Now, when the Spanish came here and the English came to America, they all thought it was empty. It wasn't empty. There were millions of Native peoples, most of whom were wiped out. And I think it's well that we still remember and hear those languages, that we stand on the shoulders of a lot of people. We've been here, I was thinking California became a state in 1850. I think between now and then is 177 years. The Spanish came here in 1769. The Mexican Revolution kicked them out. Mexicans were around 1822. Then the gringos kicked them out by 1846. So, and now the Mexicans are coming back. And the Mayans are coming back. And the Guatemaltecos are coming back. All the rest of them. So, never be too confident. Because there's somebody waiting to take your place. That's really my point. And by the way, they have, archaeologists have found arrowheads that have been carbon dated 20,000 years old. That's how long people have been here. So, the Native peoples were here 200 times longer than this present American civilization. And they preserved it. Question is, will we keep it going for that amount of time? And if we are, we're gonna need a lot of parks. We're gonna have to protect the environment, and we're gonna have to respect each other so that we don't all, destroy everybody. Because that's kind of what our general pension is. Anyway, urban parks are good. We we have this society that keeps changing, and that's good. So it's good, enjoy it. My little ilk of old German Americans is kind of fading into the sunset, and Kevin and his ilk are kind of taking over, but that's all right. That's all right. I still got a little power, and I'm going to exercise it to the last day. And thank you very much. This is a beautiful park. I was just saying to someone, I guess it's politically incorrect, why can't we build a big swimming pool here for these hot days? I'm sure we get the money. We should have put it in the transportation fund. Anyway, thank you. Look, usually Kevin DeLeon introduces me. This is the first time I've introduced him. That shows you the shift in power. Kevin DeLeon, the Senate Pro Tem.
Good morning. Good morning. How are we feeling today? This is a beautiful day in the greatest city, in the greatest state, in the greatest nation in the world. And I'm so honored and proud to be here with each and every one of you, with the incredible, and I think you all agree, the best governor in the United States of America, Jerry Brown. With incredible elected officials here. Our mayor, Eric Garcetti. Assemblymember Jimmy Gomez. Councilmember Gil Cedillo. County Board Supervisor Hilda Solis. Our great Assemblymember Miguel Santiago. And I want to give it up because he's here. Because he was here in the very beginning. Him along with Assemblywoman Jackie Goldberg. That's no other than Senator Richard Polanco. Senator Richard Polanco. Now, I want to say this, because it wasn't the vision of politicians that made this come to fruition. Rather, it was the vision, the desire of everyday folk, each and every one of you. Whether you live in Chinatown and Lincoln Heights, the Mead apartment housing complex, Solano Canyon, or elsewhere. It was the community, everyone who came together. Mothers who said, we want to bust up the concrete, the cement, the asphalt. We want green parks, open space for our children so they can play and roam freely. This park was created because of each and every one of you. I don't want it lost on anyone here today, because beyond a grand ceremony and a cutting ribbon ceremony, this is historic, because this is the most significant environmental justice park that's ever been created in the history of Los Angeles, thanks to each and every one of you. It's appropriate that it's happening today, on Earth Day. It's appropriate that it's happening when we're cleaning up the LA River. It's appropriate that it's happening when we have thousands of scientists and those in solidarity marching right now as we speak in downtown LA. Because all of us here, community, our mayor, council members, county board of supervisors, our governor, our assembly members, all of us, we don't believe in alternative facts. We believe in science. We don't believe in pseudo-junk science. We make decisions that inform us to make the best decisions possible to help improve the human condition for all individuals, irrespective of who you are and where you come. Now, do our children deserve parks, yes or no? Yes. Do our children deserve green space, yes or no? Yes. Do our children deserve to breathe clean air into their lungs and drink clean water? Yes. That's why these decisions are political. And being on stage with these incredible elected officials, the great governor, John Laird, our secretary, Lisa, Sean, I can't say enough about Sean, our superintendent here. Louis McAdams from Folar right here, folks. All of you are the inspiration and motivation. And as a result, we have a jewel of the city of Los Angeles. And not just for the city of LA, but for the region, for the state, and for the nation. While all of us collectively are tearing up and busting up the concrete, the asphalt, the cement. We're allowing grass to grow underneath our feet. We're demanding it. We're demanding it for our children, for our senior citizens. This is who we are as a great city, as a great state, and as a great nation. No one can hold us back. No one. No one in Washington, no one elsewhere. This is symbolic of what we're doing today to make this the greatest state and the greatest nation in the world. With that, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Now, it's my honor to bring up a young man who unfortunately, sadly, will be leaving us soon. Because if everything goes right, which it will go right in a little while, he'll be a loud voice for us in Washington, advocating and fighting and to make sure we get what